Have you ever had your grandparents tell you that things today are just not made with the same level of quality like they got when they were young? Turns out it's not just nostalgia. Consumer tech today isn't manufactured to last a lifetime. Radios in the 60s, before transistors came along, were, and in fact they can still deliver audiophile quality if their internal architecture is changed and they're made compatible with modern systems like Bluetooth. We met somebody in Delhi doing just that. Interesting story, have a watch.
It's a great paradox of the digital age. As we push deeper into the worlds of generative artificial intelligence and virtual reality, we seem to be developing a collective ache for the physical and the tactile. It's called Technostalgia. Now, most people look at old electronics and see junk. Abhishek Basak sees a gold mine. Basak is a self-styled autodidact, someone who teaches himself skills. In this case, to restore, embellish, beautify, augment, or just reinterpret. He has a thing for the Victorian era, loves steampunk, looks a bit like a character from an Edgar Allan Poe story, and is a man of versatile talents. We first heard of him when a reel went viral showing his gallery with these gorgeous antique radios that he had restored and made compatible with digital technology. Now, these pre-transistor era radios are still quite sought after as living room artifacts, but no one really uses them, and we were curious to hear how they sound when paired with modern audio.
I restore them and then I digitally upgrade them, which means that I create the whole chipset and everything to make them sing again from current music sources.
In 2025, Spotify, the popular music streaming app, announced that it was finally introducing lossless audio for users. It's a format that's already in play from Apple Music, Tidal Music, and other music streaming apps, especially those that are sought after by audiophiles. Now, lossless requires a DAC or a digital analog converter and produces high-fidelity music that is usually preferred by classical music buffs and jazz enthusiasts.
See, the thing with lossless is that it is exactly how it has been recorded.
I was curious though, how were these restored if their internals have all been changed?
The source material has changed.
Right.
The speakers, I restored the original ones.
So these are original speakers?
All the systems have their original speaker. But we have to match the speaker impedance with the amplifier, so that we have to do every single radio separately.
It's a real blast from the past. I love the way they look. Let's hear them. Let's hear how they sound.
Let's play one. Now see, this one, analog switch on, right? The volume is also analog, but we play it through Bluetooth. I'm going to play one of the classics, Mozart.
So the speakers are on the side. Let's hear the sound comes.
Yeah, because the sounds are coming from the side.
Both sides.
This is a very rare one which has got two side speakers.
At the end of the day, the difference between lossless sound and, say, MP3s is quite stark. When analog waves are converted to digital bits, there's stuff that falls through the cracks. Think of digital audio as a series of steps, and while analog is more akin to a curve. In the digital age, we're trying to make the steps so small that the brain is fooled into thinking it's a curve. Now, as a writer, I'm drawn to the typewriters Basak has restored. There's something undeniably gratifying about the feedback you get from a mechanical typewriter.
A lot of young writers come and they want a typewriter because of the whole thing that it's tactile.
Right.
It's a vibe, of course.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
Mechanical keyboards are quite popular with gamers, but I'm surprised to hear that young writers are coming back to use the typewriter. Basak may be right, but to think and write each word or carefully frame a picture before clicking requires a different creative process entirely, one that most of us have lost touch with. But it's the same impulse that's driving the popularity of vinyl records that are coming back into vogue or cassette players. It's really about having the choice to decide what you want to listen to and what you want to leave out. When MP3s came, they gave us the convenience of thousands of songs in our pocket. But they also compressed music by stripping it of details. Most of these details are inaudible to all but the most expert listeners. And yet the music listening experience just feels different. Now it appears we want quality back, not just of what we create, but the experience of creation. The future isn't about more, it's about better. At least when it comes to music, there's hope for us yet.